if we don't take care of the people who need our help the most, I truly think that we're not really embodying what people expect of government.
The federal government announced Velma's house is getting almost $7 million to expand the shelter. Dodie Jordan is the executive director of Ka Ni Kanichihk. It runs Velma's house, an all-around-the-clock safe space. Jordan was emotional when she first heard about the money.
I bawled my eyes out. I couldn't stop crying. I was at home because we were working from home still then. And my son came up and he was like, "What's the matter?" I'm like, "We had such wonderful news, my son, and what this means for the women."
Jordan says instead of helping 10 people at a time, they'll be able to help 60. Velma's house now owns its building and can offer more traditional healing.
We want to be able to have ceremony right in the building, so including cedar baths and pipe ceremonies and other ceremonies.
It's been a long road for our women, and a lot of our women didn't make it to be able to be a part of this today. We've lost a lot of women along the way in advocating and trying to get Velma's house going.
At least 6 Indigenous women have been killed in Winnipeg this year. Advocates called for action on violence against Indigenous women, girls, Two-Spirit, and gender-diverse people. Hilda Anderson-Piers is the chair of the National Family and Survivor Circle. She says having support for Velma's house is a step in the right direction.
I see this, as a path forward in the right direction, and it could be used, as a model of care too, considering all the important work that Ka Ni Kanichihk does.
The money for Velma's house also includes $4 million in operational expenses until 2026. Anderson-Piers says the 24-hour safe spaces needs will continue after that, and says support needs to be ongoing.
There's lots of work that still needs to be done, and there has to be sustainable and equitable funding in place for Velma's house.
Velma's house expects to be open in its new location by December. Joanne Roberts, CBC News, Winnipeg.